Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of different video, audio and musical elements of the videos that I watch. And today we are checking out a much requested video that I've been putting off for a little while for the right time, and that is Ren's Hi Ren. I know, just based on the titles of other reactors' videos, none of which I have watched of course, that this is going to be a difficult video. And I've had a difficult year so far, and I didn't want to tackle this until I felt like I was ready. I don't know if I am. I don't, who's to say? How are you going to tell that? But I feel better equipped than I have done all year, and I've been very curious about this for a while. So I just figured let's have a run at it and see what happens. I know that this video tackles mental health challenges quite heavily, and is sort of almost like an advocacy video in its own way, with the amount that Ren sort of encourages people, and that's literally all I know. And I only know that because a friend started to tell me about it, and I was like, wait, can't. No, need to hold off on that. This is the challenge of doing music reaction, especially when you're only turning out one video a week. But I felt like this was the time, and we're going to take a look at it, and I'm excited to see what it is, because I think music is an extremely powerful thing. This is unrelated directly to this, but as a side note, I'm agnostic, religiously speaking. But I would say the most spiritual experiences I've had in my life are musically sort of originated. I think it's incredibly powerful what it can do. You know, I've sung in for seniors who have memory challenges, and I've had somebody come up to me after a show and say, thank you for singing. I think it was "Fly Me to the Moon." This gentleman hasn't spoken in 3 months and started singing along to the music. Music is a very powerful force for good in the world in so many different ways, and it's also a very powerful source of messages. I think you can convey a message through art of any kind, and if you watch a movie without the soundtrack, if there's a way of doing that, and sometimes you can find clips and things like that, or if you watch these memes that go around of like why the music matters, where they replace the music of a scene in a film or something like that with something completely inappropriate, and it totally changes the tone, and you realize how important music is to media. I think there's a lot to be said about that, and so I think this has the potential to be extremely powerful. In fact, I know it will be, just based on, as I say, the titles that I've seen other reactors' videos have. I've deliberately not done any research here. I'm going into this one as blind as I possibly can, just because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself of the content. I want to experience that for the first time with you. So I'm just going to say welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch this through from beginning to end, and I know it's a long video. I will comment and emote over the top. I will then go back and watch it a second time, this time pausing, interrupting, and offering what commentary and analysis I feel I can based on what I've just seen and heard and the foreknowledge of one prior viewing. Please check out the description down below. I will have a link there to Ren's channel and to the original video. If you have not seen it yet, please go and watch that first. I am not the artist here. I'm merely analysing Ren's work. He is the artist. Please go and support him. If you're just here for the reaction, I don't know. I normally say the first quarter or so of this video would be good for you. We'll see how long my analysis is for this, because if I go proportional to most of my others, this is going to be a very long video. I don't know what to expect with this, and I don't know how long, because I'm not sure what's coming, I don't know how long I'm going to be capable of analysing this for, or how much I'm going to want to slow it down too much, just, from my own perspective. So I'm not quite sure what to say there. But the first part of this video, it'll be timestamped down below, so feel free to skip the analysis if that's not your thing. Let's put it that way. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. And if you care to support the channel, you can head to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, or leave a super thanks here on YouTube, any of which will be very gratefully appreciated if you should choose to do so. Intercut here, because I meant to do this, and it slipped my mind at the beginning of the video, so I'm cutting this in from the end of my recording, but I would also like to say thank you to Stephanie and to Katrina, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, but thank you to both of you very much indeed for buying me some coffees last week. I really, really do appreciate it. Very last thing, this is, I hope, going to be my last or second last video with my downgraded setup. I am working off a laptop right now and with an iffy internet connection, so there might be a couple of cuts while I switch screens, and there might be a little bit, or there will be, I know this, a little bit of delay in some of the video from YouTube, where it'll be fine when it's playing, but there might be a couple of little stutters, and then come the analysis, there'll be a few delays, like when I hit pause, it takes a second to catch up with itself. Apologies for that. So nearly, and my goodness, you have no idea how much the quality of my life is going to go up once I have fixed those problems. But hopefully they won't be too distracting for now. So without any further delay, let's check out Ren and his viral, extremely popular video, Hi Ren. Wow, that's a statement to start. Beautiful tone on the guitar. That was not what I was expecting. Beautiful tone.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, and you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left over dinner, I'll scratch
these
on the
lyrics.
side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's equals material. Ran, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing.
I don't know what to say while I'm watching this.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Oh, man.
Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips.
The way he uses the guitar is amazing.
People are normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in
It's
every
another
decision
character
that
in the song.
catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was
After
made
all
to
that,
be broken
him
and beat.
looking
I
out
was made
front
by
is
his
so
hand, this
powerful.
was part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong.
This
And
is
when
so
I'm gone, I will rise
raw.
in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides.
His musical ability is phenomenal. His stylistic variation, his vocal control. This is remarkable.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow. Um, that is remarkable. What a powerful video. That, firstly, how was that 9 minutes? That flew by. I didn't know what to say to any of that. And I hope I said, sounds ridiculous to say, I hope I said enough that I can even post this. This needs to be seen by everybody. Sorry. I don't think I know anybody who hasn't battled some kind of personal demon. Whatever it is. And it could be small, it could be big. It could be multiple. Oops. And I cannot believe how powerful this is. Not only at depicting somebody's battles with their own mental challenges, but also that message at the end. Just thinking about it is difficult. And what an extraordinary thing to hear from somebody who has clearly been through a lot. And like I said, I didn't do any research, so I don't know everything that he's been through. But everything about this video is one of the most amazingly personal performances I've ever seen. The depth he went to put this together is truly remarkable. And you hear so often about people not seeing themselves represented in media for a variety of different reasons. And I hope that the people that need to hear that message see this, have seen this, because this is, 4 years old now, I think. Because this is a truly astonishing example of somebody just laying themselves bare and putting themselves out there and saying, this is me, this is some of what I've faced, and I'm getting through it. And that's really powerful, because a lot of people get lost. A lot of people don't have people to speak to. A lot of people don't know how to how to deal with what problems they're facing. And a sad, heartbreaking number don't make it through. And this is hard. But what a thing to... I'm sure this is the case. I'm probably saying this all, and it's probably a known quantity because I know how big this has got, and I'm sure it got big because I'm sure people have seen this, and I'm sure this has been an inspiration to some people to open up, to find language to talk about stuff like this. Because this is amazing. I'm just going to look at the description for a minute and see what I can pull out of this. No. Wow, I can't even think straight. Okay, yeah, he's got some stuff here. I'm going to read this out because I feel like it's going to be relevant. Creating this song wasn't easy. I'll believe that, but I'm so proud of how it turned out. I want to say a big thank you for everyone's support over the years. During the years trapped inside with chronic health problems, the main thing that kept me going was a belief that one day I would come out the other side and be able to achieve success through music. I don't have a label, and sometimes pushing these things as hard as I want becomes a massive challenge, and I find myself frustrated that there aren't enough hours in the day to push it as far as I want to. I would love to ask a favour to anyone who's ever enjoyed my music over the years, and it'll only take a few minutes of your day. It'd mean the world if you shared High Ren as much as you can. Well, I hope I'm doing that. Over social media platforms, with friends, over email. Together, and with your help, I can hopefully reach people all over the world and get one step closer to the dream I always had. 70 million views? Yeah. And I don't think it's just about him reaching people for his own dream. I think it's important that this reaches people. For everything I just said, I want to have a quick glance. Because I am willing to bet a fair amount that this is not a small success. Nearly 7 million views in 2 months on YouTube, reached number 2 on the... Oh, no, sorry, excuse me. Number 62 on the UK video streaming chart. A clip of the video received over 12 million views in January 2023 alone. Video received an honourable mention in the Best European Music Video category. Damn straight it did. At the Prague Music Video Awards in April 2023, was nominated for the Camera Image 2023 Best Music Video Award. Yeah, I'm not remotely surprised. Does this man have awards? Because he absolutely should do. Okay, so he's won Best Music Video and Best Director for Money Game Part 3 in the International Music Video Awards. London Music Video Awards, he got Best Music Video, Best Director, and Best Concept. It doesn't say what for, at least where I'm looking right now. And then the honourable mention for High Ren at the Prague Music Video Awards, the Breakthrough Award at Rolling Stone UK Awards, nomination, and the Camera Image. I am actually very surprised like, how has this man not got a Grammy yet? Goodness me, he really should do. Yeah, it looks like the London Music Video Awards were for Money Game Part 3 as well. I mean, wonderful. That's great that he's got stuff, but I feel like that's not enough. Somebody this talented should have more. Anyway, I think this is going to be a slightly shorter analysis than usual. I want to analyze, but this is a difficult video to watch. And I mean that with the greatest respect for it, and I mean that in the best possible way. But let's see. Let's have a go. I mean, this already... This is such a powerful starting point. This idea of this broken down room. It's dirty. It's got rubble in the corner. It's got one small table. It's got 2 lights. It's got holes in the wall. And then he gets wheeled in on a very clinical, not particularly comfortable looking wheelchair by someone in a pig mask and a bloodied apron. I mean, this is a powerful beginning to anything. Sorry, 3 lights. There's a studio light up here by the looks of it too. This is extremely powerful. Like, there's a statement right there, and it hooks you in, and he hasn't played a note. Brilliant stuff. And then the crash. Bang. And the title's not even there for long, and it doesn't need to be. It's 5 letters long. But that is, like, that just snaps at the title out of nowhere. Like, it's almost a jump scare how quickly it comes up. If it was accompanied by sound, it probably would be. Again, the fact that it's silent makes it less of a jump. But it, you know, you could. It's so sudden and it's so out of nowhere. That's really, really powerful. This is really cool. This almost sort of slightly Spanish guitar style that he's playing right now. And he's plucking the strings hard. You can hear the real twang on that bottom string, but you can hear, like, it's very deliberate. He plays very elegantly later. He's very clearly capable of it. This is a conscious decision to play it like this. But it's aggressive playing. And that is so, so good. We're in this da 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 minor key. And then out of nowhere, this major passing chord. Very, very noticeable. It's kind of like, oh, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And then we're back to the minor again. That is so powerful. That major 4th in there out of nowhere. Very, very strong stuff. And here again, down, 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 down. It's almost like he's creating distortion. But he doesn't have a distortion pedal. He's just doing it by playing the guitar really hard. It's really cool. And that's so good. Go back. And it's a lot of jumps here. Down, 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 down. These slides up. And there's suddenly these almost octave jumps in that almost slightly out of key note there. It's disarming. It's setting you, like, it's harmonically consonant music. There's nothing harmonically... I mean, it's got some surprises in it, but it's not, like, semitonal and uncomfortable in that sense. But it's not a structure that we expect. These jumps, there is that the one semitonal kind of... It feels like he's jumped down just less than an octave. These huge leaps, it's not what we expect from an opening melody to something. It's disarming. And it's saying, you know, something weird is coming. And this beautiful, increasing broken chord just going up. Just moving up in inversion. So, you know, you could have like 1, 3, 5, and then 3, 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, and so on up as he's going up. Really effective, just going up that scale. He's doing it with a diminished chord, but very, very effective going up there. It's a sort of that's a fairly known figure, going up a diminished chord like that. And then he just comes down a couple of notes, doesn't come down far, and then settles into this sort of oompa almost sound. This dum jum dum jum dum. Really lovely stuff. And it's 57 seconds into this video before he utters a sound. It's all guitar and Foley at this point, and that is, or maybe even live sound. It is so effective, and it's such a beautiful intro, and you don't realize that more than a tenth of the video has gone by. It's almost a full minute before he sings a note. It's incredible. And then this extraordinary melody, sung all in ooze. There's something almost operatic about it. It's quite extraordinary. And high, he starts in a very high register. Quite breathy. Like, it's eerie. He sets so much tone with his music. It's remarkable. And just those little bits of rasp and creak in the notes as well, just adding a little bit of character. What's so noticeable about this, though, is, yeah, he's just singing single notes again and again and then changing to a different one. But again, this is very harmonically consonant. It's together. It's setting up something that is more musical than what we're actually going to get. And it's lovely because it makes what comes in a minute, again, I'm going to use that word, disarming. And then just here, this simple evolution of, instead of dum 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 dum, it's the dum dum ch dum 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 ch dum 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 ch. It's the same figure, but instead of the bass note on the 3 every time, he's striking the guitar. It's so simple, but it changes up the sound. It's a great... Again, if you've not seen one of my videos before, if this is the first one you're seeing, I talk about evolution a lot. And that is such a simple evolution, just adding that in, and otherwise it's largely the same as the rhythm that we went into right after the introduction. But it's changed. It sounds different, and the fact that it's now added a percussive strike on the guitar changes up the sound that we're listening to completely. And he's striking the strings with his nails too. And that's why we're getting that little kind of click there, as well as the thump of the guitar body. And it's such an effective sound.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me?
And this is such... Well, oh my goodness, what a beautiful shot to stop on. This lighting is remarkable. And what's interesting here is this is the 2 lights I was saying. There's only 2 lights, and then I realized there's the studio light. This is what the 2 lights look like. So this is the studio light out, or like the ceiling light, whatever it is. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. But yes, so we got to the point where this light was just out, and then, yeah, there we go. That's the frame we're on. What a powerful, like this shadow down here. It's such a powerful image. And I love that we go from this, ooh, 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 and he's got, yes, it's a little breathy, but it's a very tonal sound, and it's sort of, you get the sense of a clear, clean voice, and then this, hi there, Ren, and it's all of a sudden, it's aggressive, it's a little bit grating, it's a very charactery voice, and it's absolutely not where you think the song is going to do, and it's so striking, because it comes in completely left field. It's extraordinary, and it's verging on rap at this point. He comes in, it's spoken rhythm. It's not sung, and we've had this clearly very talented singer come in with this instead, and what a change! It's extraordinary.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little...
Oh, and I also love the musical choice.
Hi there.
That break. Dun, 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 dun. Hi there, Rent. He has that one beat where there isn't anything happening and it's just a tiny little break. But what's interesting is it then means that we're coming back on a re-entry, if you like. He's coming back in again, and so it's almost like it's giving a tiny bit of little extra permission for that change by having that little break there. Really lovely stuff.
Hi there, Ran. It's
Beautiful.
been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran.
He is so good, A, at characterization, B, at changing characters. Like the switch to this character now, just straight off a beat and a half of silence, and he switches into another character, and the way he switches between them both in this song is remarkable. This played live would be so eerie. But it's absolutely fantastic, and the way that the character becomes more aggressive. You know, you're a sheep, not a shepherd. The character tells him something, but also shows it in his vocalization as well. And this very simple guitar line that he's got going here is great because all it's doing is giving a musical harmonic progression. There isn't a melody there. His voice is quite melodic. There is a lot of up and down in what he's actually saying. He's not singing, but it is a melodic tone, and it's really, really effective over this very simple guitar that's doing nothing but supporting.
Down, you know, I'm always in periphery. Ran, on you're pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be...
I love that line. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. That's such a powerful line. Not your place to stop me being fed. Like, it's not saying don't bite the hand that feeds you. It's don't bite the hand that feeds me, the person, the personality who is talking to you right now. This is extraordinary.
To lead me, not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Bren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself.
I love his delivery here. This is so good.
Distant. I've been taking some time to be still.
I've been taking some time to be still. The word still is so different to everything else in that line. Distant does it a little bit, but he really emphasizes it on still. I've been taking some time to be something separate from this song, something separate from the monologue right now. And again, where the previous characterization is almost getting out of control, this one keeps wresting control back and taking that minute, not getting carried away. It's so impactful.
Hi, Bren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still.
Also, notice how the lighting is working. This character's face is often in shadow, especially when he's looking down, because the way this light up, I'm pointing, like you can see what I'm pointing at on screen, the way this light up here, like as it is now, the top of his head and his hair are covering his face, so his character's in shadow. Whereas this one, when he's looking this way, this side of his face is being lit by the standard lamp. And so whenever he's looking this way, half of his face at least is in the light, which is such a powerful difference.
I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ran.
This again.
Told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So
making some progress lately. Up. A bit more energetic. And what is it?
And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping.
And even the way he's rocking, making some progress, he leans into it. And I've learned some new coping skills, he kind of backs off a little bit. And I don't know how much of this is conscious. I suspect this is a very carefully thought out performance. And it's remarkable. And the change, like he's open, his eyebrows up, the eyes wider. Here, when he's pulled back a little bit, eyes a little bit more closed, a bit more of a suspicious look. Like the way that he's performing this is remarkable. I'm going to say characterization again. I don't want to say acting. I'm sure there is acting to this, but I'm sure there's also representation probably going on as well. I don't want to speak out of turn with not understanding, everything of his history and what have you, and where this particular song and these personalities that he's representing have come from. But it's just remarkable what he's doing with them. Really, really is.
Therapist told me I'm ill, and I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are...
And I love that they both address Ren. Like, who is Ren at this point? Is it both of them? Is it neither of them? Is it somebody in the middle? It's so interesting. And again, see here, this light, there's so much less of his face lit when he's facing this way, so much more of it in darkness, and the light is dimmer. The standard lamp's much brighter and more, I think, a little closer to him, or at least it's certainly, the light is reaching him more effectively. This is so good. And I love the difference between, I think we just need to step back and chill. You sound more insane than I do. What a difference between those two voices.
We need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that...
And again, Ren, you sound more insane than I do. That's where the music comes back in. That statement made devoid of backing for a second. Let's just focus on those words and then bring the accompaniment in.
I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times, you're civilian.
And then the flicker, I didn't talk about that beforehand. I even talked about the effect of the lighting, but this flickering, it's so unsettling. It really is. It's absolutely not what you expect. Like, it sets such a tone of the world around is also untrustworthy. It's what a powerful thing. It's so simple. 3 lights, we're just going to turn them on and off here and there and have them flicker. And it's adds so much to this scene because it's so simple. Small differences, turning a light off for a second, flickering a light for a second, make a big difference when they are one of the only things that is there in the first place. Extraordinary.
Than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to.
I love the internal rhyming too.
There to guide you.
Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind. It's not just time and mind. Yeah, I know times is plural. It's not just time and mind that are rhyming there. It's million and civilian as well. He's got these elongated rhymes, and the wordplay in this song is spectacular. His lyric writing is just phenomenal.
A million times your civilian mind is so perfect, they're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice.
And this is almost da 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 da. It's almost sung. It's so interesting because it's all spoken, but he's leaning into the musicality of his voice. It's so fascinating, and that's almost mocking, that kind of quality going on. But he's delivering it in a way that it's serious. It's not. There's nothing comical about it. It's almost frightening, and it's such a powerful representation. It's incredible.
The pill boy, drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate.
And I love he just ever so slightly slows down there.
10-step program, rejoice.
All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. But it's not quite that.
All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah.
The fucking dumb boy. He takes a tiny bit more time over that. He lends weight to that. He makes it heavy. It's so slight, but it's so, again, tiny differences in it's as bare as this, make a much bigger difference.
White noise, follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why
I love how confident he sounds here. But it's almost like that kind of desperate confidence of I'm trying to convince you right now. My music's doing bits too. Like it's very open, it's very forward, and I love that we got like I don't know what is coming out of my mouth. But this very simple guitar line, that changes up the tone from the rhythm that we've got going on for the other character. This one is much more sedate, and it kind of underplays a little bit the degree of confidence the voice has got, because the guitar is not. It's almost, it's confidence in relaxation, almost musically speaking, while the voice is sounding just a tiny bit desperate. And there's a really nice little counterpoint there too.
And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can...
That's such a harsh line too. I could do something great, but I don't think we should talk, because when you're around, it's not so good. Wow. That's... What I love so much about some of these lyrics too is that if you look at them exclusive of the performance, some of this is imposter syndrome and performer's doubt. And since I'm going to have to put a language warning, given that I don't really do explicit videos on my channel, or at least I haven't done up to this point, one of the things I was taught back in the day was the existence of the little fucker. And the little fucker is the little part of your mind that sits way back here when you're performing, judging you. And saying, no, that wasn't good enough. Oh, you're not really very good at this. You made a mistake. And undermining every inch of your performance. And he's turning that into this almost petulant voice. There's far, far more to that on the lyric that he's delivering. It's a much deeper issue, but I love that even on a simple level as a performer, I can relate to some of these lyrics, because and this is what I mean when I say we've all battled some sort of demon. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a line in here that almost anybody in the world can relate to. Even if it's just one, there will be something that makes you go, ouch, that one hit home. And I think that's incredible. This is such a universal song. So incredible.
That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Because when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left.
That passage, oh my goodness. That is so powerful. And I think the fact that he left that unaccompanied, he just delivered that as pure vocal. Incredible stuff. And this line, I am you, you are me, you are I am we. That's a very powerful word to end this line on. That has a huge statement. That is an acknowledgement of multiple perspectives, I want to say multiple personalities, but I also don't want to sort of push this towards dissociative identity disorder or something like that. I don't know. Again, I don't know exactly what challenges Ren has had, and I don't want to imply something that isn't there. But I am we is sort of saying this part of you, these two parts of you are inextricably entwined. You can't get them apart. And it's learning to live with one. It's learning to take the little fucker back here and say, no, I'm not going to let you rule my life. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be confident and I'm going to play my music, sing my song, say my thing, do my work, be myself. Go out there and just be who I am and not let my own self-doubt, whatever it is, get underneath me and trip me up. I have so many I don't even know if I'm articulating any of this well. I have so many thoughts screaming through my head listening to this, because it's just extraordinary. But this passage, oh my goodness.
When you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me, I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not left.
We are one, split in two, that makes one. That's a statement and a half too. wow, this lyric writing, I can't get over how good he is at presenting extremely complicated concepts in extremely simple lyrics.
We are one, split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but...
Yeah, where are your Grammys, Ren? You need some. You deserve some. Holy crap. The absolute broadside of undermining that goes on in that. That was the line there. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your awards? That's the one that that snapped the analogy I just gave into my head. I don't think that grand, of course, but there's times I've thought, why am I not successful because I haven't achieved more? And that's a big part of what I can relate to. Is my performance good enough? Are my reactions good enough? I waffle on in these analyses, ramble. It might be articulate, but does that mean it's valuable? Does that mean it's interesting to people? I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some imposter syndrome, sometimes just doing what I'm doing right now. And I think I relate very strongly to some of the lyrics in this. And that's why I say I think there's got to be something in here for everybody in some ways. Because he covers so much ground so efficiently and with such clarity. It's extraordinary.
Kill me, I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it.
That line, this response to that little diatribe is beautiful. I don't concern myself with numbers, and I think that's something that we as creators in the modern world, and I'm self-inserting a little bit here just because this is a bit that I can really connect with. I hope nobody minds or takes offense to me using my own experience in relation to this when it's clearly completely different. But stats and things don't matter or shouldn't matter to the extent I think they do these days. And this line right here, the people who find it respect it, right? Nobody's creative work is for everybody, right? I don't like Baroque music on the piano. Bach, Handel, not my thing at all. I respect them. I understand that music, all the music that's come after came from that. I can't bear it. I love singing it, and I like playing it on the organ, but I hate playing it on the piano, and there are pianists out there who would call me a heretic for saying that, because you need to understand where stuff came. I prefer romantic music. Give me Beethoven and Mendelssohn and let me interpret it a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Nothing anybody ever does creatively is for everybody. And there's always going to be people who disagree with you, and you can choose to listen to them or not, ultimately. And I think that the fact that he has so beautifully encapsulated that in and amongst this enormous discussion he's having. I don't know how long he'd been active as a musician before this came out. I know this kind of blew him up, and deservedly so. I'll have to look into more to understand his career better. But I think I love this so much and this is why I say I feel like this song must encourage people to talk out about issues significantly more important and deep than what I'm discussing. Because if I can connect with just this small verse as a creator, then people must be able to, because he makes himself so accessible. Anyway, I'm rambling. This, like I said, everything. It's almost overwhelming listening to this because of how much he manages to put into it. I'm astonished at the depth of this. It's extraordinary.
Myself with that, but my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it, and for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious, Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself, trust me. You should be so lucky having...
I love that too. I'm gonna deliver a line, and then the music's gonna cut out, and I'm gonna say, trust me, and it adds this kind of snide undercurrent to this is harsh enough as it is, but it makes this personality, this character, so much more unlikable, because that trust me is so manipulative. It's just, this is beautiful. It's so well written.
No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you know.
Again. Inside you to guide
Lucky
you.
having me inside you to guide you,
remind you. Almost a rhyme. Provide you. This internal rhyming again. It's so good.
How much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky having me inside you to guide you, remind you, to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal. Next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous.
I love what he does vocally here. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down. Total change of his voice. It's very mocking, very like, oh, he does this, and he expects this, and meh, meh, meh. It's that very mocking tone, and it's just, I love how he stays, and he slides slowly back to this characterization and this vocal style again.
I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
Can we talk about his enunciation too? That specifically, you criminal rip-off artist. The speed he delivers that and rolls into the next line.
Criminal rip-off artist, the pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
Beautiful.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great. And I will make waves. And I'll shake.
And how much confidence this characterization has lost. Like now it's just like you can hear the sob. The fuck you. And this, and there's a bit of cry in there now, and his face has changed, and we've got this same simple guitar going underneath, but it doesn't sound as reassuring anymore. It's losing that quality.
Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me.
I love how he mocks. Really, like, if people can find something to relate to
within that, then that's just a
bonus, right? That's... Good music should be about the creative process, you know? You're creating something with soul, with heart, with an extraordinary amount of vulnerability in this case. Huge amount of vulnerability. And I love that he mocks that, and like it's such an appropriate thing to have at this point. He's undermining himself more and more as we go through the song. It's extraordinary.
Bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so
that break.
Ren, I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah,
I choose if you die. The change there, the way that he says, "I choose if you," he's so confident, and then it absolutely flicks a switch.
Call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
You can see the manipulative, aggressive personality winning out. The characterization, I should say. You can see this characterization losing ground. And the battle that's being fought just to be a creator. Ugh.
Die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation.
And I love that. You have that. It's almost like an assumption of control. And then we go to this completely different, chromatically increasing, unsettling. I'm going to just read this to you, and I'm going to lend weight to a few, emphasis rather, to a few syllables here and there with a note on, with a chord on the guitar, and it's gonna climb up, and it's gonna be menacing, and the lights are flickering, and everything about this gets under your skin.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mephistopheles, truth.
And then this da-da-da-da-da, still climbing up that chromatic, just adding an additional level of tension to it, because now it's not just dumb, it's this da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It's putting pressure, it's increasing, the pace is the same, it's still that dumb, and it's just da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da. He's just doubled the time, but added those extra notes, and it's making it makes everything feel like it feels like the walls are closing in.
Reason, son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is.
I love. When does he take a breath here?
I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front.
So I think he takes the breath.
More reason, son of the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme.
There. Before with no rhyme or reason, and he slowly runs himself out of breath, so you kind of get that sound of it being a bit more panicked as he tries to get it out before he actually runs out of breath. It's so effective.
Rhyme or reason, son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies, Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is.
And I don't think he breathes until after eclipse. That is so impactful.
The banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see I won't bow to the will of a.
And then this da 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 da. We never resolve anywhere. It's just going down these chromatics again. Have we just climbed up? Now we're sliding back again, but we don't get very far.
Of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division.
And now everything's going wild. The lights are going crazy. This is completely like this off the chain rant that we're getting now. It's extraordinary. And I love how he slips into triplets as well.
I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me?
It's a da 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 da. It's kind of the pattern.
I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes
chaos. A da 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 da. Not the da 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 da, which is da 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 da. We're in simple time there, and then it's da 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 da. We go into the compound time there, and it's the change there. Just again ups the ante a little bit, puts a bit more pressure on.
Normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes.
And then the da da da. on the catalyzed. It's upping the ante because now he's playing in time with the lyrics as well, so it's now enforcing it a little bit more.
Me, I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends.
And the beginning of ends, but the da-da-da-da. So he's playing 4 beats while singing 3, which is also really challenging. It's playing 3/2 is actually not, 2/3 is not particularly complicated, but you add the 4 in, and his precision is spot on for this.
Chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
And I love the I am you, Ren. The Ren really drawn out, and then he hits this really kind of frantic guitar immediately afterwards.
And I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
And then back down that broken chord that we started the whole thing off with 4 minutes later. And back to this. And even that moment of just like breathe in as he lifts his head up and then looks back down again. So the resumption of like we're out of this phase now of this crazed monologue, and we're settling back down again a little bit. Really good stuff.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant.
And there's something, even though we're back to this quieter characterization, that hi, Ren is so menacing. The tone, the register, and the quality of the voice he delivers that in. It's like, I honestly thought we were going to get a new characterization of this like dark, malevolent personality until he turned right and came back to these lyrics again. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned.
I love how much more self-assured these line deliveries are than before. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. The distant and the still aren't broken anymore. They're delivered straight. They're not. It's not that I've been taking some time to be still. It's not that. There's no separation there. And then as he says dawn and looks straight into the camera, it's the first time he has acknowledged the camera dead down. And oh my goodness, that moment is so powerful because we're 5.5 minutes into the damn thing and it's the first time he's looked straight into our soul. And that moment of connection is a little terrifying.
Just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned. Just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you
know, in this moment you have this whole I was made for this. I was made to be persecuted. But I was also made to stand up, and he stands out of the chair. Oh my goodness, also, there's another light that I totally didn't register. Anyway, yes, but it's just so powerful.
I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope.
Right, this is a third characterization, isn't it? This is, well, it's an evolution of that earlier one. This is the earlier one having gained strength and is now standing on its own 2 feet. I also love this lyric.
Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor.
Face to face with the beast, I will rise from the east and settle on the ocean floor. I'm going to rise up, but I'm going to settle at the absolute bottom of the ocean. I love the contrast in those words. It's so powerful.
Before, Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor.
And I love that we've now gone from these controlled camera angles. We've now got somebody who's obviously holding a camera, moving around. It's a little more unsettled. It's giving him the opportunity to stare down the camera at different angles, things like that. But the camera's moving a little bit. It's totally changed the visual language and vocabulary that we're using for the rest of this video.
4. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know
That line. The voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. That is one of the most powerful lines I think I've ever heard in a song. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. That's... my goodness. So much said and implied in one line. And coming after the specific naming of Hope. Some people know me as Hope. Some people don't know me as Hope. They know me as that one little voice that comes up when they've lost hope and they change their mind at the last second. Or somebody helps change it for you. What a statement.
some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake.
You know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. That's a statement and a half too, isn't it? My goodness. This song.
On the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I...
And now he sings. Cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. The singing itself is the revolution, the win, the recovery, the process, the step forwards. Oh my God, this song.
And I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
That inspire the meek to be strong. I am very sure he's done that.
Once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different.
You could hear Sorry. You can hear how much of himself he's putting into this. And yeah, it's an allegory. And it's a song about so much. But the truth in it, too. His truth. I want to inspire people. I want to reach people. I want to inspire people. And when I'm gone, I still want to do that. Man! Oh.
Left behind, ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
And I love that we're a coin with two different sides, and we're just going to leave it there. That's it. And then there's this break. I love that he even left in, and I don't know if it was deliberate or not. He just catches a string. And there's something so human in that. There's an imperfection in something that is so perfect in so many ways. That's beautiful. I love that that's there.
We're a climate different side.
There's something so celebratory in this time. Even though we've still got the flickering light and all that kind of stuff, the tone of voice, the way he's playing the guitar, like this full-on strumming now, it feels so much like a victory. Or like a celebration of steps forward. This is remarkable. And how full the sound is now too. Just this full-on guitar the whole time, full strumming. Lots and lots of, it's like very few points where he's not playing a chord on an eighth note. Like he's just playing it straight through. And the incompleteness, there's no perfect cadence. We don't finish on the tonic, we finish on the second. And then he puts the guitar down full, so we are hearing the sound from the space there. You can tell from the echoing before he goes to talk. And this isn't musical from here on in, so I'm going to cut the video here because it's just him being honest with the camera, and you got my reaction to that, and there's nothing to analyze. This is one of the most powerful videos I've ever seen. One of the most powerful lyrics I've ever heard. Unbelievable. It's so good. Truly unbelievable. What an incredible performer. And what a vulnerable and honest and exposing performance. No wonder this thing went viral. I mean, not only is he an incredible performer, like truly stunning, but just the content of it is remarkable. Truly remarkable. Yeah. Thank you to the huge breadth of people who recommended this to me, whether in private messages or in comments on my videos or whatever it was. Yeah, that's I'm glad I waited until now. That is a powerful piece of music. A powerful performance all round. That is extraordinary. That is absolutely extraordinary. I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I certainly appreciated that, and I hope that you appreciated watching this with me, and I hope I was able to bring something to you that made you go, oh, that's why I like that bit, or I never noticed that specific small detail before, or something like that. That's really what I'm trying to do with these videos, is share my love and what I hear and see with you, and hopefully bring something to you that you hadn't noticed before. Because, you know, I love sharing what I love, and this was truly, truly a performance to behold. Whether you've seen this so many times in the 4 years, or just a few times, or this is the very first time, I hope there was something in watching it with me that you could appreciate. Yeah. So thank you very much indeed for being here with me, especially if you're still here at the end of the video, and of this video particularly. The time you spend with me means an awful lot, and I'm really grateful to you. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell on my channel and on Ren's. And if you'd care to support me, you can head to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, where you can leave a one-off donation of any amount. You can head to excuse me. You can head to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, where this week you will be as this goes out, you will be signing up for $2 or $4 Canadian or your regional equivalent for ongoing support of the channel. But next week, I will be launching, and I'm saying this because I'm recording this still at the end of June. Next week, I will be launching a much broader Patreon with more stuff and bits and pieces to have a more comprehensive Patreon campaign. And I would be honoured if you would join at any level. Or you can leave a super thanks here on YouTube, and any of those gratefully received if you should choose to do so. Thank you so much for your time again. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whenever you're watching this, morning, afternoon, evening. Let's go for 6:28 p.m. Maybe someone started shortly after I released it. But yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.